Hi everybody, Bob with Knives Town here. We're taking a look today at a knife by CRKT. It's a novel little knife, rather unusual in design. This is the Snap Lock, designed by Ed Van Hoy. Ed Van Hoy, having been a knife maker since 1975, came up with this little gem in 2004, I believe, so it's no new kid on the block. But it is unique enough that it still draws stares. The knife ships with some literature. The CRKT pamphlet of knives. It's quite an impressive lineup. Good quality knives from CRKT. Good company. A little bit of information here specific to this knife, the Snap Lock, and we'll talk about that. The knife arrives with an opposite side pocket clip, as well as extra screws and a little screwdriver tool to install if you want. The pocket clip, it can go on either side, but because of the shape of it, you have to use this one for the other side. They're not swappable from side to side. The knife ships in a plastic sleeve. It is a folder, but a very unusual one. So let's take a close-up on that, and I'll show you how this thing works if you haven't seen it. Now you can see it's all steel construction, and it folds in on itself. The handle, of course, becoming the guard as well. And the way we work this knife here is with these thumb wheels. They're knurled for grip. And what someone would do is push on that, and you can see when I do that, you can see what that does. That activates this cam system here, and it forces this wishbone apart. You can see that. You can see how that separates it. It opens this wishbone up a little bit, and when that happens, then the blade can be rotated out sideways, and then it locks in the open position. And there you have it. You have basically a Wharncliffe blade. Talk about minimalist. There you have it. And that's a good sharp, that's a very sharp blade with a very sharp point too. To close it up, the same method is used. Simply press down this to work that cam, and there it goes, and it locks back into place, so it's not wobbling around. Now on this knife here, this clip is attached onto this side here. So if it was to be worn in a pocket, it would look, it would clip like that, or if it was to be used as a money clip for that matter. That's how that would look. But that, like I showed you, that can come off. There's those screws can be undone and taken off, and it can be installed on the other side with the other clip, the spare clip, because it's shaped. So this one would have to go on the other side, and then so the clip is swappable, or you could just leave it off altogether, and in that way the blade could rotate 360 degrees. So you could open it up like this, and Have it like that, and then you could close it, and you could see that if it closes this way, if that clip wasn't there, you know, this thing could twirl all the way around. But it locks open. It's got a sort of a thumb groove or a finger groove there with some grip traction. It's a finger guard, I should say, there. And it's you know, it's big enough to get your hand on and do some work with. It's got 5 holes drilled in the blade for weight and decoration. Traction grooves there. To close it up. Just like that. Open it up. Just like that. It's one-handed. I mean, you could get faster at that with practice. And when that's closed, that blade is completely protected in there. There's no way you could cut yourself. There's no fear there, because that blade is completely, you can see it's inside the handle. So it's precision made. Technical specs here. That blade is 2.5 inches. The steel is AUS 4, and it is 3 millimeters thick. It's a Rockwell hardness of 55 to 57. The handle is 4 1/4 inches, and the overall length is 6.1 inches. The weight is 2.7 ounces. This knife has been recognized in the knife world. It did win it won the Most Innovative Knife Award from the American Knife Makers Guild. Won a Designer Knife Award, and in 2004 it was given the Overall Knife of the Year Award at the Blade Show. So it's had some recognition, and that was back in 2004. So like I say, it's not a new kid on the block, but it's unique enough that it'll still draw stares. But don't let it fool you, though. It's not just a toy. I mean, it's not just a fancy or something. I mean, this is a real knife. That'll really do good work. That Wharncliffe type blade will really get some good ripping, especially at the tip there. It's a knife, all right. It's a conversation piece. CRKT Van Hoy Snap Lock. Thanks for watching. I'll see you again.